The mother, grim, did beat her child and throw him to the wall, and when she went to nurse the babe, he did not move at all. Her face still grim, she took him in, the doctor made the call, and though she wailed and shook the child, he did not move at all. They came for her and took her down and asked about the fall. She stood there grim and took it in, but never moved at all. And then before the magistrate at Antrim County Hall, she eyed the crowd and spoke out loud and grimly told them all. My child was fair and sweet and kind and bonny, neat and small. He ate his broth and wore his shoes without a cry or squall. But he was took, and in his place another babe did crawl. And I know then, as I know now, this was no child at all. The crowd sat still and listened now. A silence filled the hall. The woman, grim, continued on, a tale to move them all. His appetite was wicked, and his hair a tangled scrawl. A devil seen through eyes of green, his rage would chill them all. I battered him and used the switch, and left him out to bawl, and though he bled and feigned to cry, they did not come to call. I could not keep this withered thing, I had to end it all. The mother was acquitted full, and freely left the hall. 'Tis of a hero brave and bold, I tell, a champion that travelled far and well. He was not tall or striking as convention, but his courageous deeds deserve attention. A mere 12 inches, ear to paw he measured, and by his mortal mistress was quite treasured. Our hero was not Ulysses or Perseus, but let the muses tell within these verses that though he could not match their years of fame, his deeds compare to any mighty name. At last he had evaded Cerberus, but howled for the companions he had lost. Sir Alfie Goodboy braved 3 heads to 1, but Jack the Poor, Rough Rover, and Bill Bone all lost their lives, and so did many more. 1,000 souls into Hamatha pour. Sir Alfie's journey home was fraught with danger, resisting an enticing, smooth-haired stranger. He dodged the warden and escaped the pound, then headed home to Hardai, home of hounds. With one last field to travel before night, he spied approaching 7 birds in flight, delivering a chill upon the air, with messages of horror and despair. At home lies Lady Trixie in distress, her breath is weak, her coat a matted mess. Tormented while her hero is away, she cannot fight another day. Though absent she has braved without a whine, 'tis not the want of love that makes her pine. Though lonely she is never seen to bite, but otherworldly things have her in fright. The feline king leads Bastet's hissing army, and though brave Trixie's growls are quite alarming, they breach the gardens closer day by day. She can no longer keep their claws away. Sir Alfie offered water from the stream and asked who sent their 14-legged team. We are Balsluca maidens in disguise, and she has summoned Hecate the wise, invoking her with one almighty howl. Now with the ghost hounds slay those felines foul. At speed our canine hero made his way, and bravely baying scattered the affray, with triple-headed Hecate at his heel, releasing Trixie from her long ordeal. His lady, overjoyed to have him home, could see that Alfie nevermore would roam. She washed him of his war wounds deep and raw, and laid his old grey head upon her paw. And so defeated was the feline king. The garden birds will all forever sing, in warning when a cruel claw passes by, and Alfie Goodboy's name will never die.